So tonight's original now with in-depth reporting on a topic we've been watching. And tonight it takes us down to Florida with a new debate over a bill that would let fire stations and hospitals install safe haven boxes, like the kind you see here, for people to put unwanted babies in without interacting with anybody. Some say these boxes could save lives. Others say the human contact is important to the baby's short and long-term health. Guad Venegas has the story.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Just hurry, please.
These ventilated and climate-controlled infant safety devices allow mothers to surrender a baby without human interaction. Monica Kelsey founded the organization that makes the boxes, already found in 10 different states.
When a mother walks up to the baby box and opens the door, an immediate 911 call goes out. When she places the newborn inside, a second alarm is tripped. When she shuts the door actually locks. So the baby can only be retrieved from the inside of the firehouse.
Under the current safe haven law, mothers can surrender infants at fire stations and hospitals by handing the infant to a trained professional who can provide resources.
It allows a mother to surrender her baby, 7 days old or less, to a hospital or fire station with a direct transfer without fear of prosecution and with guaranteed anonymity.
Finding a safe place for mothers who need to give up their child is growing more urgent, with North Dakota and Florida the latest states to pass restrictive abortion laws after the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade. Joel Gordon from Safe Haven for Newborns says over the years the organization has helped more than 6,000 mothers, yet they oppose the baby boxes.
The baby box idea creates a level of distress for that new mother. There's no contact. The baby could be sick, the baby could be abused, the baby could be trafficked.
But Monica argues existing devices around the country have already saved 28 newborns.
I'm not telling every woman to utilize our baby box. That's the last thing I want. But what I want is these babies that are being left in dumpsters and trash cans to have a safe place to fall.
Ultimately, the proposed change would allow mothers to decide.
It's a very difficult situation for them to face that. So if they want to keep them anonymous, I think it's a good thing or a good way to do it.
The transfer from the mother to the fire department, I think, should be a little bit different. More in person, maybe give it to a person, to baby. You know, it's not like an object, I feel.
With the law changing in Florida when it comes to abortion, what do you expect will happen in the state of Florida?
You know, we've never had a time in our history where abortion was not readily available and the safe haven law was. So I don't really think any of us know what's going to happen.
Guad Venegas is joining us now live from Miami. Have any of these boxes been installed anywhere in Florida, Guad, or what's the status of this?
Hallie, Monica told us there is one box in Florida, in Ocala. She says that was installed after the mayor himself petitioned the box. She also told us that a baby has been delivered at the box, so she's very glad that it's been installed. And she's also in conversations with 4 different locations who plan to install a box. In fact, one of those locations, she says she's already decided to move forward. She also made it clear that this law that is going through the Florida legislature would help fire stations and hospitals, would essentially facilitate for them to have these boxes. But the current law does not keep her from installing the boxes, so she does plan to move forward with helping any locations that want one of these baby boxes, Hallie.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.